Hello, everybody. I'm really happy to be with you today because last year, despite all our efforts, we cannot manage to bring any of our companies here because of the COVID and other obstacles. But anyway, this year we managed to do this, and I'm really happy to welcome you here. I don't know how I am familiar with Ukraine, but I will try in a few words explain you what are Ukraine. Ukraine is the biggest state in Europe with waste abundant resources. Ukraine has a great potential to be a logistic hub with all relatives, industries and businesses pertain from this. And it is not enough. The existing service is not enough. Ukraine is one of the biggest in terms of population. This is our major industries where everybody can find the space to develop their business. We have tremendous decisions in aerospace. We have highly developing creative industries. We have remarkable points here. This is our major priorities. This is just our traditional industries. And what do we need? We need to bring here some digital servicing, and we suppose we will have it, and we will share with Spain. We have some innovation in this area. Here, just general brief description about investment situation, about how we are doing, how many engineers. But for this moment, Ukraine is suffering just a great challenge, and we do hope that it will not take a long time, and we will come to the normal stage. And to that moment, we have to have a solid partnership, well-established partnership with understanding where we are going, what we are doing, and we need we suppose great resources will be put in this just to achieve this goal, to achieve full reconstruction. And we suppose that exactly startups should be like engines, should be small engines in each area to develop our economy, but for the mutual beneficial. As far as I aware, we have just a lot of in common between Ukraine high-tech specialists, it's high-tech companies, and Spanish companies, and European as well. Our soft engineer, our high-tech engineer, just walking around there. Like the last one I know, it was well-established project for unmanned aircraft in Saudi Arabia, I guess, where our specialists put a lot of things, put a lot of brains to this project. So once again, I have to underline that we consider in Ukraine, we consider startups, high-tech, youth, young generation as a cornerstone, as a base for further development of Ukraine. And the more we put, the more speedy we will receive to this end. I would like to also to mention the last but not the least. In Ukraine now established a special regime for high-tech development. We have at least 7 full working industrial parks, and now we are trying to bring them to Spanish tech park, like in Malaga, like in San Sebastian, and others. And it is a very just promising base to elaborate, first of all, to put on the ground your idea and to develop your project. And I do hope that with European community, with Commonwealth, we will achieve this, and we will get success. If you have any question, I will pleasure to respond it. And just a few words, if possible. Now, just tomorrow, we will have a presentation of a platform, online platform, for reconstruction of Ukraine. It is this platform elaborated by Kyiv Polytechnic University, which I am also this correspondence course student for years. It is developed for provide services, online services for those who are going to participate in this program. Just how to penetrate to the country, how to get the documentation, how to register them, how to define the partnership, how to make different things. This is designated to facilitate this inside Ukraine. But on the other hand, we have, I'm not sure that in Spain exists, but maybe we have to work here together about, in order to bring the services here to Spain as well. We have a digital platform for different services in Ukraine, so-called DIA, Action. You can do a lot of things via this platform. And recently it was just taking the decision just to extend these services outside the Ukraine in order to bring these services for Ukrainians abroad. On our part as the embassy, we will support them in just providing information with job opportunity, just education opportunity, just accommodation, just other special programs which are available at that moment. And I do hope within this platform, within these services, there are a lot of space for startups as well. Because I have personally faced some difficulties while just getting some documents or just doing some things here, and I think there are a lot of ground for digitalization here. And I really hope that, I'm proud that Ukraine is so advanced in this. So welcome to Ukraine, welcome together, and in Spanish it sounds like juntos venceremos. Together we will win. Thank you for your attention.
Hello everyone, my name is Victoria Omanska and I'm the founder of AnngoTech. Bad things do happen in the world, like war, disasters, disease. But out of those situations, the stories arise of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. So was ours. And when we started this campaign, we were thinking, is there anything what we could have done better? Was there any chance that we could have saved more lives, that we could have provided a better served community, like if we could have even provided a better serving community of Ukraine? And we decided that yes. So let's look at the mathematics of an NGO in a nutshell. That's our team, by the way. The mathematics of the NGO in a nutshell. We had to have at least 2 people to manage 8 volunteers. In other words, we had to spend 20% of the human power just for the pure operations only. Other than this, we have fundraised more than around 1 million euros from more than 9,000 donors within the first 3 weeks of our campaign. And we had to spend the donations of around 1,200 people for the pure GoFundMe transaction fees. More than this, you will ask me like, hey Vicky, what's going on? Is there like no tools? No, there are no tech tools available currently on the market which can help you to manage the refugee center, help with the pre-planning of the humanitarian aid, something as basic mathematics can do. And for example, manage the donations and volunteers and budget it all together in the same app. So question is also why the hell we are capable of doing it. And the answer, we had collected the best founders, top Silicon Valley personnel back in Warsaw who came to help us pro bono when the war has just started. We are talking about more than 50 volunteers from 24 different countries whom we are hoping are going to join our advisory board. And the next question is, why NGOs are not digitalized yet? And the question is very simple. When tech companies are looking at NGOs, they tend to see the global market, which is around 500 billion, and they tend to forget that they are supposed to help to those people who are actually rescuing the lives, and concentrate on the volunteers, concentrate on the NGOs itself, not on the market and the fees. So AnngoTech itself provides a free fundraising tools for the refugee center management, volunteers management, and of course humanitarian aid planning and logistics worldwide. AnngoTech, disaster prevention and management.
Hello everybody, I'm Viktor Makarychev and I'd like to present the project NADC. There are several important trends concerning manipulating data, especially digital images. And these trends are driven by the problem, which is a combination of high protection requirements and huge expenses when operating large data sets. Our solution is a software development tools that provides both compression and protection, as well as convenient data format. It can be easily integrated into different products and services. And this integration provides protected image files of a smaller size that contain data representation, which is ready for applying various artificial intelligence technologies. Our target audience is developers of different products and services, as well as systems, starting from security, smart home systems, and medical software, etc., etc. With our solution, we are going to get a big market. Of course, there are many ways to solve the problem we are talking about, but none of them is perfect. It is our solution that provides both compression and protection in combination with a convenient data format. We are going to propose our clients 3 types of subscription as well as the special capabilities development. We are going to promote our product using the support of our partners and our private contacts. We have already come a long way. The principle is that now we have our own scientifically validated image protection and compression technology, and we will develop a new ones. It is expected to get a break-even point in 2024. We have a great team and huge experience in research and development. That's why we are confident that success of our product and its quality. Now, we are looking for investments, most of which will be aimed at development, promotion, and copyright protection. Thanks.
Hello, I am Elena. I will present you our project under the title Eco-Profit Advanced. It relates to production of organomineral fertilizer from industrial waste. The main idea of project, production of highly efficient organomineral fertilizer from industrial waste. Fertilizer combine organic and inorganic nutrients is one granule, which allows to obtain a much greater agrochemical effect due to the balanced consumption of macro and micronutrients by plants. On this slide, you can see expectation of demand of the nearest year. What problem of our consumer you will solve? The certification, loss of fertile land, erosion, subsidence of the soil surface, soil depletion, pathogenic fungi and bacteria. water lodging, land pollution, salting, and dehumidification. We propose to produce calcium nitrate from water treatment plants waste. On this slide, we can see it on scheme. The waste annual amount forming only Ukrainian PPP is more than 20,000 tons per year, and the storage occupied this very large territory. Industrial treatment plants apply a lime softening process with simulation coagulation from organic compounds from water. And the calcium carbonate is main component of this waste. It near 90% and organic components contained in this waste too. What are materials needed for obtain fertilizer? The approximate composition of organomineral fertilizer. 70% is mineral components, is calcium nitrate from water treatment plant waste. 30% is organic components, such as brown coal, lake salt, lake silt, compost. Wholesale price of organomineral fertilizer near $1,080 per ton. Due to organic components of waste, you can get additive income near 4%. Organic components of waste can change brown coal in its composition. Current state. The technology of extracting mineral component from water treatment waste has been developed. The quality of the products was confirmed by independent laboratory inspector to Ukraine, calcium nitrate. Experiments are currently underway to develop the organic components and prepare it for testing. The using of organic components allow to perfect our technology. Our team: Olena Karchuganova, Anna Kuzelna, Kristina Kanarova, Irina Alfonina. Their roles on the slide. What team needs now? We are looking for partners to implement the project in split activities in the European space. Profit. Thanks for attention.
My name is Alexander Yuspin. We would like to propose for your attention the project based on the technology of accelerated and controlled biological fermentation for production from the agricultural waste, such as chicken manure, of biohumus, a high-quality organic fertilizer and artificial soil. Several million tons of chicken manure are produced at all Ukrainian poultry farms during the year. Chicken manure is contaminating soil, water, and atmosphere. Other important problem is depletion of agricultural lands as a result of long-term use and contamination, with decreasing of its productivity with respective necessity in rehabilitation of soil, with restoration of soil fertility and expanding of arable lands territory. The solution of the problem is introduction of our technology, which allows to recycle the manure of chicken and other agricultural waste, poultry of other domestic birds, with use of clean and environmentally friendly technology. As a result, we obtain a product, biohumus, that is high-quality organic fertilizer, which contains the whole complex of essential nutrients and which can serve as an artificial soil. The main competitive advantages of our technology is that it has higher productivity and stable product quality with lower production costs, and it does not pollute water, ground, and air. For the current moment, there is a small production facility in Ukraine which uses the proposed technology. Our technology also patented in Ukraine. The product biohumus, which is made in Ukraine, has an Ukrainian and European Union certificate and testing results conclusion. There are recommendations developed for utilization of biohumus as a fertilizer for agri-industry enterprises. There are also preliminary negotiations conducted with potential consumers and raw material suppliers. The project teams consist of Alexander Yuspin, General Project Management and Business Development, PhD in Economics, MBA, with more than 15 years of experience in business development. Igor Vishnikov, Technological Project Management Engineer with more than 20 years of experience. Stanislav Degeduke, R&D management, who is PhD in agricultural science with big experience in agrochemistry and soil sciences. Alexander Golik, financial project management with more than 20 years of experience, and Sergey Okhrimenko, project management and administrative support with more than 20 years of experience. For the further development of the project, it is necessary to make the product testing and certification in EU to ensure protection of the intellectual property rights in the European Union and create the large-scale biohumus manufacturing plant. Financing of project development is planned by attracting investment funds, and our proposal for investor is to conduct joint development of the project, and investor also will receive the intellectual property rights for the biohumus production technology. Thank you for your attention.
Hello everyone, yes, I'm Lisa. I'm a country manager and business developer at Finmob, and I am a super proud Ukrainian. Our story began 5 years ago when our co-founders Ivan and Alex joined together to do more than 200 custom consulting projects for small businesses in financial management in Ukraine. And our third co-founder, Dima Dubilet, joined recently in 2020. Research shows that 90% of SME owners don't have financial clarity about what's going on in their business in terms of money. Owners don't really know where exactly do they lose money and how much they're earning and which kind of projects in their portfolio bring them the most revenue. Some business owners don't even know how much money they have in their business at the moment. They will not answer this question. So they don't make data-driven decisions and rely solely on their gut. This is exactly why we created Finmob. Finmob is a cash flow management tool for small and mid-sized businesses like developing companies, digital agencies, consulting firms, and project-based companies. We help companies to understand better exactly how much money they have in their business, how much money they're earning, which of their projects bring them the most margin, and just overall make great decisions. We also pinpoint to exactly the points where the owners lose their money, and most of all, we provide them with beautiful and easy-to-read data dashboards so they can make great decisions for their business. And now, more than 1,500 companies from 46 different countries work with us daily. The market volume for SMEs in developing countries is 300 million companies with a total market share of $10 billion. So now Finmob is expanding towards Eastern Europe, where the market share is $12 million, 12 million SMEs. Finmob is a SaaS solution, so we charge our clients $40 per month, and we also make additional revenue by setup fees and financial educational products. We're not just another financial management tool. Business owners actually love us because we also provide them with tactical coaching, strategies, and insights based on their financial data, so they make great decisions and know exactly how to grow their business. And we can actually do it in a scalable way. And now we have more than 2,000 bank and financial services integrations. So you have all your data of your business at one place at a glance. And don't worry about security, because we use world-class encryption and we also GDPR compliant. We love numbers and dashboards, so we keep track of all of them. Recently, we updated our product and we started to grow 20% in MRR month to month. And we tripled our team last year, actually. And as I said, now more than 1,500 companies from all over the world work with us, and they love us. Once again, I'm Lisa. I'm a country manager of Finmob, but it's not just me. I work with 58 totally remote and totally amazing teammates. Our whole company is divided into 5 departments with weekly report system and personal KPIs. And to be truly honest, we are obsessed by our project. We also have our smart investors on board who are VC funds and angels with experience of 11 years. And by the way, we're also alumni of Startup Wise Guys and 500 Startups Accelerator. And our 3 co-founders already have successful exits. We're now raising 1 million in 1 million round to reach our goal of 100K MRR in 6 to 9 months to be prepared for round A. So, if you want us to help bring financial management to developing countries, please find me on LinkedIn. I'm gonna show my contact because I'm also looking for partnerships in Spain to expand our market to Spain. Thanks again. Here's my co-founder Alex, who couldn't be here today, but I'm here with him.
My name is Sergey Rabenko, and we're doing a fintech startup. We're originally from Ukraine, and the base team is in Ukraine. We faced during our experience, and our team faced a big problems with payments, opening accounts, financial licenses, legal companies, IT service providers, and all issues related to it. It led us to the idea that we need to gather all the service providers in one place to make other people not suffer from different proposals, from different prices, price fluctuations, and to be able to compare it and make the best selection for themselves. So the problems with finance today that we have, like briefly described here, we are trying to make everything universal, everything client-oriented, and easy to go. Our market opportunity, as we see it, is for one of our products, PaymentNet, is huge. We make ourselves an ambitious goal to take at least 1% of this market in 3 years. So what now we have on the platform? We have more than 70 banks, more than 60 different fintech companies, and already, I guess, more than 180 or 190 acquirers, all in one platform. So our clients are, as showed here, like financial institutions, e-commerce, different application companies, crypto businesses, so everyone who use financial infrastructure and IT infrastructure. This is our basic product, Accounts Hub. So the product is dedicated to opening accounts. Second product is Payments Hub, where you can manage the accounts and all in one, under one house, under one software. Our monetization model is very simple. What we do, we never mark up the prices of our partners because we want the clients to get the best. So we push on our partners to get better prices and better conditions for our clients. What our competitors, as we can be seen here, and our killer features. Our activities do not require licensing because we are a fintech and we never touch a client funds. Client always keeps his funds under his control. Second killer feature which I want to point is the attention is easiness to scale, because with a small localization you can spread the platform to different countries. We're operating already in more than 54 countries as of now. Our metrics, operating for a bit more than 1 year, we're already profitable and we have a very good traction in terms of clients. Moreover, our booked ARR for the upcoming year is 3 times more than it was. And what should be mentioned that we are now focusing only on business clients, and we are refusing our natural persons and usual people because we simply have no capacity to deal with them. So this is our financials. We are now raising around in amount of 3 million. What we need to upgrade our software system, because otherwise we can't make a boost, and otherwise we can't develop and attract more clients. On the other hand, we need a marketing budget to attract more clients, to open regional offices, to get more feeling of a proper fintech company in terms of presentation in different locations. And we put here business development, but it's about people. We like to hire a proper people with proper network to strengthen our project. These are our product goals for the next year. They're ambitious, but we are more than confident to achieve them. Our team, which can be seen on this slide, is well experienced and covers all fields that are required for this project to grow and to be sustainable in a long-term perspective. So this is our contacts. I would be glad to answer any questions, and thank you for your attention.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we represent the geological survey company Stanley and glad to present you our revolutionary technology that solves almost all problems in geological exploration. When searching for deposits like oil or gas, 2 out of 3 wells give nothing. and drilling one well cost $7 million. So one good borehole could cost $20 million, where 14 million are wasted. With our revolutionary technology, we cut the cost down to 7 million. The traditional geophysical methods, even in combination, can only give you up to 40% confidence that you are drilling for something useful. In hard-to-reach areas like mountains, swamps, shallow water, etc., only aviation methods allow us to detect deposit, but it doesn't see deeper than 500 meters. It is clearly not enough to search for oil and gas deposits. Seismic survey requires bulky heavy vehicles, large vessels, significant human resources, and is bad for nature. And one technology that solves almost all problems in geological exploration is PEMS, pulsating electromagnetic sounding technology of searching and identification of different kinds of the Earth's deposit, has highest accuracy in the industry, highest depth of exploration, lowest cost, and is very easy to deploy in different natural environment and weather conditions. We operate in big and fast-growing global markets and develop one unique mobile device for different industries, enabled to detect, identify the fields of solid minerals, oil and gas, nature fracture zone, thermal groundwater, fresh water, black, non-ferrous, and precious metals, dangerous geological zones. Our method is environmentally friendly. Our equipment consumes low energy and can be installed on any suitable vehicle or used on foot. Our solution has 90% accuracy and gives the detailed 3D map. Our clients are mining, coal, oil and gas companies, energy generating companies, infrastructure and building companies, governments and humanitarian organizations. Our technology, the founder of Stanley brought together the best of all experts in geological exploration in the company, which have great traction. The PEMS technology is decades ahead of others and is patented. We gave data that's 90% correct. It is 3 times higher than with traditional method. We identify the deposit location with accuracy up to half meter in the area in the depth. The effective depth of investigation, 10,000 meters and over. Needs much less time than seismic survey on a similar area. Is able to conduct research in hard-to-reach areas. PEMS is much more economically effective. In addition, our method is able to significantly reduce the risk of accident at the mines, predicting methane gas influence in coal mines, and is able to identify the leaks in pipelines. Our traction, we ongoing dialogues with the mining companies. We continue modifying our equipment to adapt to the drone. We patented locally, and now we are on the way of applying for IP protection in Sweden. We expect to attract capital as a private equity investment, grants, and most likely from EU countries. To secure fast growth, Stanley is currently looking for 1.5 million euro. Attract capital will help us to use drone in exploration, use high power computers in data processing, which in turn will allow us to do geological exploration even faster, become even more flexible and much more mobile. The investment will also help us to accelerate access to new markets and scale up the business. We invite you to cooperation. Thank you.
Hello, nice to introduce our presentation. The project name is Fertilization Technology. Now, the influence of electromagnetic fields in the living world of the Earth is being intensively studied. It turned out that cycling fluctuations in the intensity of biological process are associated with daily variations of the Earth's ionosphere. The idea of the project is to create a technology that allows you to create conditions for the optimal flow of biological process in plants, animals, and humans. We develop specialized devices built on the fertilization technology to solve this problem. The main mechanism of impact of the technology of fertilization in all versions is an increase in the intensity of capillary flows in all forms of life. Despite all attempts to recreate natural conditions, the result is far from perfect, as many factors are not considered. Greenhouses do not consider cyclic fluctuations in the intensity of biological process associated with daily variation in the Earth's ionosphere. Modeling such changes in greenhouses production can significantly reduce the cost of growing plants and increase the efficiency of the growing process itself by accelerating growth. To solve this problem, specialized devices were developed, built on the vitalization technology that we created. Also, vitalization technology is know-how. The basis of our device is a block generator, which is complemented by two fundamental innovative blocks. These additions cause the increase in the biological effects of our inventions compared to no design. In addition, there are special methods of its application. They are our intellectual property. The technology uses the effect of standing electromagnetic wave. So today we have finished device. The technique of its application has been worked out. Impressive health impact statistics are available. Completed laboratory tests. Preparation have begun for small-scale production, and the business model agreed with the specialist. In this picture, you can see that when we used the device, and new leaves increased in size by 2 times, and no mites were found on the leaves. The blooming has begun. There was no supplement of any kind using this device. In this picture, you can see that technology vitalization accelerates the progress of growth. Also, some words about intellectual property. We have a patent for the design features in the device. Our know-how may have additional copy protection in design element and design settings. Materials are being prepared for painting the methods of using anti-stress, and trademark ownership begins. Our team, Alexander Fedorchin, author, inventor, rehabilitation specialist, PhD, and Alexander Yachenko, inventor, engineer. Our team is looking for partners for production and sales. Thank you very much for your attention, and we will be ready to ask to all your questions.
Being on this stage reminds me of Web Summit 2019. I had no product and no investment then, only an idea to change the world of recruiting, Skywalker. On the flight from Lisbon back to Kyiv, I sat next to a young engineering genius. We started talking about how dumb traditional recruiting tools are, and after a few hours, I proposed to him, and he said yes. Yes, I will be your head of engineering. Hiring an engineer on a plane is not really magic. See, I had hours of his undivided attention. I mean, we were on the plane. He had no way to escape. In today's market, you need to get attention in seconds. No wonder that 70% of companies are struggling to fill tech vacancies. Skywalker solves that problem. Experienced candidates who are ignoring you everywhere else will talk to you here. And when the job boards provide you only 3 senior developers per vacancy, Skywalker gives you 20. Our users say that we are like Tinder for tech jobs, a legion platform that provides you relevant leads for your vacancies each day. To tell the truth, it works really very simple at the first glance. Companies upload jobs, candidates swipe on those jobs and agree to an interview. But with a little secret. We know that boring vacancies descriptions do not convert. So we gathered really interesting information for candidates based on their preferences and wishes. So you don't need to hunt here. Skywalker hunts for you. We already gathered 800 companies on Skywalker who hire here with 3-week time to hire, the fastest way to find tech specialists on today's market. And our pay-per-lead business model made us profitable from the first months after its launch. And what is the most interesting, that we have created our own currency, units, and companies buy these units and spend it by arranging interviews with candidates. And the most interesting thing, that every month they spend 180% more units on the platform because we bring them more and more leads on Skywalker. Also, we gathered 30,000 developers on the platform. We took 20% of the Ukrainian candidates market during the first 10 months after launch, and now we are entering the 3 new markets, Polish, Romanian, and Czech Republic market. The team, we already gathered 15 top-notch professionals in Skywalker team, and we have a plan how to scale up to 60 people
with achievement of $1.5 million monthly revenue in 1 year with $1.5 million investment on a seed round. So no more recruiting, start skywalking, and let's scale together faster. Thank you.
No, I just want to steal a couple minutes from you. It's been really a pleasure to have the chance to host all these founders from Ukraine here in South Summit. We ourselves at Google for Startups, when the whole situation, when the whole war started, especially our team in Poland, in Warsaw, we started thinking, what can we do? What can we do to really help the situation? And we managed to, in very couple of weeks, launch a non-equity fund, 5 million fund as a Ukrainian support fund with tickets between 50K and 100K. For now, we've already received more than 1,000 applications. It's absolutely insane how much talent there is in Ukraine. And we have already allocated 17 of those grants for the founders, but the applications are still open throughout the coming months. So please, if any of you are interested, or if you know any fellow founders interested in the fund, we're here for you. We're here to support. Also, our campus in Warsaw, we have some of the founders here that are actually being based in there until the situation evolves. And if any of you decide to stay in Madrid, we have our campus in Madrid also open to host you. So I think this is the best way that at Google, one of the ways that we can do to help, because we believe that you guys are going to be the engines of the recovery of the economy. So Ukraine needs you, Europe needs you, and we're more than happy to contribute a little bit to this recovery. So thank you so much.
My name is Mitran Ishai. I'm a CTO and co-founder at HandyAI. First of all, great thanks for Google for Startups for enrolling us in their programs and inviting us for such great events. Thank you very much, and then we shall go. So that's the button you press to make the desk less good, like you always wanted to. What do? We are a platform that aims to automate communication processes for businesses. We focus on digital experience for deskless workers. We achieve this by having a platform that's easily customizable and embeddable. We can embed it into any informational landscape you already have on one hand. On the other, we can connect it to any communication platform you already have or your workers work with. For example, it's virtual assistants or messenger solution like WhatsApp, Teams, Slack, whatever, maybe even SMS or emails work also. As a result, whenever a new person comes to you that you need to communicate with, there is no need for them to install anything. They already have an application in their phone. They like it. They use it on an everyday basis. They just find you there, like your assistant, and talk to you. We achieve this by providing you with a visual modeling tool for you to define your processes and reuse them as well. Why do we focus on deskless workers? At the moment, they count up to 80% of the workforce with little to none attention to their information, their optimization, because every software focuses on office workers. While the fact is, in America alone, 900 million hours were wasted just for waiting the information requests to be fulfilled. A lot of money, and it's not, again, it's working out. The other trend is with the audience getting younger and younger, more people want to solve their problems without the need to close up their messenger of choice. They would really like to solve the problems the same place they're talking to their friends. We already have 20 plus clients with more than 500,000 users testing our platform and using it on a everyday basis. We had a significant increase in growth of number of doctors attending companies' events for a Ukrainian branch of Sanofi Global. We also saved a lot of money for Ukrainian railroads for their internal communication, which is the biggest employer in Ukraine right now and probably for the nearest future. In the first weeks of the war, we have rolled out our own assistant for Ukrainian refugees to provide them with an up-to-date information close to the place they're located in. It's very easy to start working with HandyAI because once you open it up, you go to the HandyAI market where where there are a lot of ready-to-use templates for every domain, every kind of thing you do. You check your domain, you check the channels of communication you want to use, and you start working with it. There is our competitors. We don't really want to talk about them. Our main idea of going to market is focused on partners. We want to partner with global market providers such as Google, Azure, AWS, so on. And on the other hand, we are looking to partner with local software integrators because they can roll out the system, and they could also write new plugins to create additional functionality for our system for our clients. Our main revenue goes from SaaS subscription we charge by the user. So, and yes, we are a late seed startup. We are looking for $5 million in investments in 2 rounds. We aim to spend those to engage in key markets for the most, and to spend a few of the funding on the polishing out our platform and adding new functionality. Here's our team. It's quite big, and nowadays it's distributed enough because of the war. So thank you. There is information about our contacts. We would also like to have some partners maybe in Spain. You could contact us and find us an application. Thank you.
Hi everybody. My name is Igor Prihodko and I'm CEO of AlmostSoft. Actually, AlmostSoft is a unique low-code platform for business process automation and document management. Our software is an effective tool for supporting digital transformation and change management in big companies and corporations. So I'm going to show you just a short video to better understand how we help the corporations.
This is Alex. He's a top manager of a large company, and every day he spends a lot of time on routine tasks, processing dozens of documents, hundreds of letters, and thousands of messages. AlmostSoft offers a simple solution for this problem: a low-code platform for automating business processes and electronic document management. Now the process of completing tasks, working with documents and files will be transparent and understandable, and the decision-making time will be decreased significantly thanks to the simple and flexible BPM module of the AlmostSoft platform. The system administrator can automate any processes for working with documents, contracts, applications and forms. A convenient interface allows you to work with all the processes in which you participate. Creating a new document, namely filling in the fields, selecting participants and editing an attachment, is easy, simple, and takes a matter of seconds even in the most complex processes. And the built-in mechanism for signing attachments with a digital signature allows you to visualize printed forms of electronic documents and give legal significance to your workflow. AlmostSoft. Evolve quickly, automate simply.
The BPM market has been boosted due to pandemic and post-pandemic working conditions. Actually, the growth of the market will be kept at 10% level till 2025, and it will be reached for more than $14 billion by 2025. This market actually generates us a lot of competitors, but to say the truth, actually the customers are tired of complex solutions when the implementation takes years and doesn't meet customers' expectations. So it is a time when AlmostSoft comes to rescue the business. Our platform can be implemented and customized by a pair of business analysts, and big results can be achieved in really short terms. We provide our software on SaaS or on-premise basis, and we have few models of licenses. It could be annual licenses, also subscription, or unlimited user licenses. Our users are growing. We doubled the number of active users from year to year, and we keep a good results in unit economy and the system, and we keep a good results in business profitability in the same time. we are proud of our customers. There are public companies and companies from Fortune 500 in our portfolio. So banking, industrial, financing, manufacturing are the top industries adopting AlmostSoft for their business. Actually, this year faced us a significant challenges because of the war in Ukraine. The market in Ukraine, which generates for us about 30% of revenue, decreased. And we still support our customers and providing them free credits and free support just to maintain their business. And actually, a part of our team still located in Ukraine, so we should take extra care about their safety. Despite these hard times for us, we implemented a big project for ArcelorMittal and just launched a new AlmostSoft marketplace this year. And but actually the war pushed us to grow more rapidly in European markets. So we just opened an office in Poland, Warsaw, and moved a part of the team there. And now looking forward to grow here in Southern Europe. By the way, my colleague Daniel Arcade, who is also here, is responsible for these markets. Talking about the team, actually the core team has been working together for more than 10 years. And my partner, Medeta Benov, he is in love in process automation. And my another partner, Nikita Vasilyev, he has a solid experience in creating enterprise software for banking and finance with a huge attention to security. So, thank you for your attention, and just contact us and we can show you how we can transform old school email management in your company into process approach with AlmostSoft.
My name is Vitaly, and I'm co-founder at eliio.io. So basically what we're doing, we're helping companies generate video content with real human narrators from just text. Imagine, thousands of companies around the globe will no longer need expensive software, studios, cameras, green screens anymore. Everything could be generated with the help of AI. On this slide, you can see some of the videos that were generated with the help of our service. Obviously, these are just GIFs, and we are able to generate real videos with music and sound. We conducted more than 80 customer development interviews with representatives from corporate and SMB sector, and saw that all of them, they need videos. They need videos for learning and development, marketing, education. They need explainer videos. But actually, to create such video content is quite expensive and complicated process. So we came up with a simple solution where on the first step, you're able to choose the avatar from the library, or we can create one specifically for you from your video footage. On the second step, you just need to add some slides and visuals, and also the text that this avatar will speak. We support 69 languages, so say goodbye to any localization problems you ever had with your videos. And in third step, just click generate and receive your video on email. The market is huge. Emerging research says that in 2020, the market of digital human avatar was estimated at 10 billion. It will grow 50 times in the next 10 years. Business model. So we have standard plan for $29 per month for 15 minutes, and also we have plans for corporate and business sectors. We have some competitors, but actually we're different because we're able to generate video content just from the link to your article or the blog post. Imagine, in case you need to boost your YouTube channel, all you need to do is just to paste the link to your article or a blog post into our service, then click generate, and the complete narrated, sophisticated video will be generated based on the content of that article. How cool is that? We started around a year ago and already have sophisticated video creation software. We have 7,000 active users, and we are continuing to grow. We have experienced team. Alex, our CTO, he is experienced entrepreneur and engineer. I have 10 plus years in product management and marketing, and also Alexei, he's leading our R&D team. We're looking to raise around 1 million to enhance our marketing and sales activities. And that's it. Let's generate synthetic videos together. Thank you, guys.
It's a pleasure to see so many people involved in fostering innovation and bringing forces together in order to prepare and to rebuild a country, a great country such as Ukraine. It's fantastic to see Google startup to be supportive in this too. And actually to bring our little from IE2, we've been working a lot this year since the momentum of the start of the war to try to be our best, our community joined together to support through a big campaign with the Red Cross and support in the country. But also we decided to open scholarships through the AI Foundation for the top talents in the country. And actually last week we signed with Ukrainian Global University a network of the top universities in the country and supported by the presidency of Ukraine, an agreement in which they will promote into the best talent in the country, needing to go and study abroad in order to rebuild the country afterwards. So seeing so many projects today in different fields, in agriculture, in innovation, in fintech, in engineering, fostering and showing that innovative spirit, that resilient spirit of the people of Ukraine is the best that we can have at the summit. So thank you, enjoy the afternoon, and a pleasure to be here.